So, hello everybody, and I'm next in the line of integrators, true, but I believe we do a little bit more than just integration, because what we do is that we provide custom-made solutions, because we believe that every customer has very specific needs, and very specific needs needs very specific solutions. So we are not technology provider. On the contrary, I need all of you as a technology providers to provide solutions to my clients. And what I'm going to show you today is how we as an integrator approach some project. It will be a demo of the project for workforce optimization, and I will very quickly go through it. So first, we need to understand who we as Actum are. We are a company with 20 years history, 250 people on board, and most of our production goes into the Germany. And what we do is that we solve problems of our clients. So they told us what the business problem is, and we find a solution, integrate tools, build some new custom part of the solution. And a couple of months ago, we were in discussion with our client Conrad Electronics, and we started, actually it's more than a couple of months, it's more than 1 year, we started thinking about IoT stuff, and we decided that we will expand our mission and include real-world solutions into our services. So what we do is that we are helping companies, large companies, to survive in this fast-moving digital world of today, because as all of you know, technologies are emerging in every minute. So, but back to the promise of the solution itself. So I will talk about solution for our retail clients. We have a pretty good background in retail industry. We as well work for industry of machinery, but this solution it comes from retail, and we started discussion with several of our clients from retail, how we can help them to be more effective, to have a better to provide better customer experience to their customers, how they can monetize their data, for example. And we use this picture, IoT touchpoints, picture of IoT touchpoints to start a discussion. The touchpoints are not solution itself. The touchpoints are not products itself. It's just points where we know that the technology can help retail companies to be more successful. And we were discussing about their real problems in their business, and one of the problems of the retail companies are people. Not surprisingly, people are source of most problems in our world. So why not in retail? And problem with in retail is that they employ a lot of people, very often low skills, low wages, meaning high fluctuation, and they hire these people through contractor, through agencies, so they don't have a good control over these people, and it leads to a lot of problems, some pathology problems like stealing and cheating, or some, let's say, problems with performance, like people are not performing as well as they would like to be. And so the business problem was improve efficiency of our workforce. And we were in the discussion, we find out that improve the efficiency of the workforce is of course possible if you know how the workforce moves, how the workforce work. And retail companies don't have these data. They have very limited data about what is happening at the store on the floor. So if you have data and you can track people and and tools and equipment over the store, you can identify activities people and tools are providing, and based on these activities, you can decide if it's optimal or suboptimal time to do this. So we decided to build a solution for our retail clients based on tracking of people and equipment through the company, some data science above it, and of course some application which provides data to managers to act on these improvements. So what we do, or what we did. Actually, we defined two business problems. First business problem is what I mentioned right now with the performance. Second, little bit different problem is with it's connected with the risk of forgetting to do some activities. There is a risk of omitting some activities which can lead to the problem. So we had these two business problems, and of course we had a lot of conditions. And as you can see, nearly every retailer company has different conditions in their stores. So there are companies with size of the store couple of 100 square meters, but there are as well companies with couple thousand square meters. There are shifts with like 5 people on the store, and there are shifts with nearly 100 people in the store. There are different topologies of the stores, different equipment used in the stores. So, and more to this. There are retailers who are interested in very specific information, like personal information, like person A is spending 5 minutes per the activity, another person spent another time. It's very detailed and very accurate measurement of movements and time for the activity. Other companies are interested at only very broad information, like how many people is on the floor, whether the person is in the zone A or zone B, because they have some norms and they compare activities of the people to these norms. So when we summarize all the conditions and needs, we decided to test several technologies. So we tested IQRF, we tested Bluetooth, we tested UWB technologies to find out which one for specific client will work best. And we employ our process, how to do this. And the process includes some idea design, which is first phase of our process. Then we did a proof of concept, where there is an aim on verification of the technology in specific conditions. Nothing more than verification of the technology. So it's about accuracy, longevity, and these things. Then there is a prototype phase. Sorry. Prototype phase, where we aim on verification of data. So we check if the data we are able to collect can help us with solving the business problem. So the question is, are we able really identify the right activities? Is it enough to get money from the solution? And if we say yes, if the hypothesis is correct, then we go into the next phase, which is development, implementation, where we integrate tools, build presentation layer, build data and decision layer, and some middleware layer. And then, of course, we teach people to use the solution and collect the fruits the solution is built for. So that's the process we used for this. And what is most important at it is that we calculate in every step. We calculate business model, business case for the project, because surprisingly, after people, money is second biggest problem. So we calculate return on investment. Currently, we are return on investment around 18 months with this solution, and which is good one. And sometimes it's surprising what you find out when you calculate your return of investment. Some projects have a return of investment 5-6 months, which is very good, but nobody believes in it. And you have to convince client that it's a reality, it's not miracle. And sometimes there are projects when you have a feeling from the beginning that this project will be absolutely bombastic, and after you calculate return on investment, you find out that you are not able to get under 24 months. Typically because you are not able to monetize the benefits of the project. Sometimes it's very difficult to get it. So we calculate business case not in very detail in every stage, but at the end in very detail. And it brings me to the end of the presentation. So the reason why we work for our clients, why they choose us, is because they know that we are able to help them with their problems top to the bottom. They know that we are solving their business problems, that we are able to improve their customer experience, that we are able to help them with costs of of solutions, some optimizations, that we are able to get some new possibilities how to get more revenue. So that's it. If you are interested in the IoT touchpoints, you can download it from our webpage, and I'll be glad if you have any questions. I'll be in the lobby, and see you later. Thank you very much.